Hey everybody, MovieFanZ's here. So it's that time of the year again where it is best and worst of the year. I'm here to give you my top 10 worst movies that I saw in 2025 and 5 dishonorable mentions. Now, I will say, because I'm going to be honest, I did not see a lot of movies. So a lot of these are going to still be positive, but I liked a lot more movies ahead of them. But let's get into the dishonorable mentions. We have the documentary Sly Lives about Sly and the Family Stone, The Electric State, Wicked for Good, Heads of State, and Jurassic World Rebirth. So, starting out with number 10, we have Superman. And I know this is high on a lot of people's list. Honestly, I've never been a huge fan of Superman. And just to sum it up, I thought that this movie was a tale of two halves. Wasn't a fan of the first 45 minutes because nothing in that time just really uh, kept my attention. But it was because of an interaction between two characters, that's when the movie started to really pick up. So it was, again, it was above average, but it was still not great. At 9, we have the Sally Ride documentary on Disney Plus. Sally. To me, it was just okay. It was nothing really that stood out or blew me away. At 8 is Tron Ares, and this is actually my most disappointing movie of the year because I had really liked the two previous entries, and while nothing is bad in this movie, nothing is great either. Nothing to me really stood out. It has okay acting, it has okay action, but when this is something that I really wanted to see, it disappointed. So, and at number 7 is the third movie in the Paddington franchise, Paddington in Peru. I thought this was the weakest entry in the franchise. I thought again, it's okay. But when the other two were solid, it didn't live up to those. At number 6, we have The Day the Earth Blew Up, a Looney Tunes movie. So I actually saw this on HBO Max. And outside of like one action scene, everything was average. Nothing was bad, but maybe that's what you expect out of a Looney Tunes movie, that nothing is really going to blow you away. At number 5, we have one that is on a lot of people's top 10 list, and some even have it as their favorite movie of the year, and that is One Battle After Another. So I really wanted to like this movie because I like Leo, and a lot of people had been hyping it up. And I thought it was okay. It's just like, outside of Leo and Chase Infinity, who plays his daughter, it was like, it was just meh and okay. I think the biggest problem is that up until the very end, nothing hooked me. And it definitely felt its length. And this is almost a 3-hour movie. And you could feel it dragged at times. At number 4, we have Captain America Brave New World. So I've seen pretty much every MCU movie, if not all of them. And outside of the interactions between Sam Wilson and Torres, the action and the story didn't do anything great, and the villain was hit and miss. At number 3, we have The Bayou. So this was an independent movie that I saw on streaming, and it's basically like if you watch one of those old sci-fi movies on that channel. The beginning was awful. The acting was bad, and the situations were kind of complicated. It got a little bit better as time went on, but the acting was still, I felt, like the worst part of this movie. At number 2, you have Black Bag. And this was one that has great performances, especially from people like Michael Fassbender. And it was intriguing at times, but it wasn't engaging. And along with that, I was confused for a good portion of it about what they were even talking about or what was going on. It was one that just didn't keep my attention. And number 1 is a Minecraft movie. So I decided to just watch this on a whim, on a plane ride, because it had done so well at the box office, and people had been talking about it, and to me, it just was not good at all. Yes, it had some action, and I thought it had some creativity, and that's the highlights, but I didn't care about any of the characters, I didn't care about the acting, and also, it wasn't funny. So, there you have it. This is my top 10 worst movies of 2025. This is MovieFanZ's signing off. Come back next time for another review, and have a good night.